Hey everybody, welcome back to Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. I am the Blues 32. Let's begin our day. And let's begin our day with a wholesome, garlic-filled breakfast.
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
Nom, 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 nom. Well, let me see. What's next?
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
Hey, what can I say? I die hard. I don't think I have anything else to say to this guy. And in we go.
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. But if we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Whence could such a dream have come from, I wonder? I always forget to do that, I'm sorry. Let's greet.
You say hello to the scientist.
Hello to the scientist.
You are always welcome in my laboratory. However, I do wish you would wipe your shoes a little more carefully before entering.
Oh, yeah, like this place is pristine.
You relate the tale of your journey to Shapir, and how you saved 2 cities from the evil vizier Ad-Avis.
Now you are talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense. You say this Ad-Avis referred to a dark master here in Moldavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here.
Well, you don't
There
exactly
are
have...
rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but
Your
I
fingers
do
to
not
the pulse of
credit
society.
such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
Never mind. I'm not even going to bother. Let's talk about... Well, first let's go into
It is
science
very important.
and talk about the healing.
Here you are.
And the poison cure.
Here you are. Ah, you need my world-famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can help.
Perhaps I can. Lay it on me. Yuck goop. That would be water, earth, water, pizza.
Yes, that sounds just right. By the way, I could use some goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
Okay. Maybe I'll borrow one more empty
You
flask
ask?
for this guy. And...
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the animal ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form.
yeah. Well, that does sound handy.
I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here.
Mm-hmm. That's where you find it. I think I can just leave and come back, so I'm gonna leave and come back.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery: instant water.
I believe that's a Space Quest thing.
It is truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young friend?
Okay, let's give him the Goo. I said the Goo, not the oil. Thank you.
That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments. As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Excellent.
You say goodbye.
Be sure to let me know of any scientific discoveries you should make here in Moldavia.
Not a problem. Now let's go
Of
help...
course, the real process of science is exciting only to those initiated into its greater mysteries. You should seek out knowledge wherever you can find it.
Okay. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Let's go help the, Domovoy. Yeah, that's it. Domovoy. Hi again, Igor. Well, let's talk to Igor before we do anything. How you
The
doing?
headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
Not a very friendly chap. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to tell about Dr. Cranium.
You tell the gravedigger that Dr. Cranium has asked Igor to bring him some fluid.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like dig up bodies. Igor bury bodies and Doctor make Igor dig them up again. Sometimes Doctor make Igor crazy.
Rumor.
Igor not hear rumors. Igor not know mad monk start monastery. Igor not know bad things get people who try monastery door. Igor wonder if you will verify this rumor.
Nah, I'm too cool.
Olga into healthy food. Olga eat plenty fruit and berries. Olga nuts. You are what you eat. Whew, business is dead. Little graveyard humor there. Dimitri Bitterman. Dimitri's father Bitterman too. Grandfather not Bitterman. Grandfather not marry grandmother. Yuri innkeeper. Bella keep in. Little town humor there. Nikolai walks around looking for Anna all the time. Anna
No,
missing
not anymore.
many years now.
I fixed that problem. And I got a hat. Yee. Okay. Let's go on in. I know, Igor. It's a bad
place.
building.
Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
I know what I'm doing, Igor.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Let's see here. Rehydration solution. That looks like a Domovoy.
Very wet be I, very wet, and very alive. Glad am I to be alive, happy thanks I give you.
Oh.
Careful you should be here, dangerous very it is. Feed the guard, or destroy it, to find the secret passage down.
He didn't say luck to you. Well, let's destroy it. Take this.
You've managed to damage the hexapod slightly.
And this.
You've managed...
And this.
You...
And this. And this?
You've met... After you bombard the poor creature for a bit, it dies. Poor Hector.
Screw Hector. You can also just give him garlic, but I prefer to kill it first.
There is a cold feeling down here that chills your bones and sets the hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh. Welcome to your nightmare. This is a dangerous place. You probably knew that. Handle with care. An incredible sensation of evil emanates from over by the book. That seems like an excellent thing to avoid.
This place looks dangerous enough to warrant a save. What's this?
Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One, surrounded by arcane letters. A notch next to the A makes you think that perhaps that is some sort of starting point for the letters.
Indeed it is. It spells A-V-O-O-Z-L. Avoozle. Hey, remember what he said about that book? Let's go look at the book.
The huge book on the altar looks fascinating. You could almost swear you saw it move. The title says Necrophilicon. Haven't you heard about this book somewhere?
It does sound familiar. Ow! Case and book closed. Maybe you should have judged this book by the cover. Anyway, the judgment seems to have gone against you. In fact, they threw the book at you. What do we have here?
You see a small statue that matches the description that the chief thief gave you.
Well, let's take it.
You feel a funny tingling sensation, then a slimy one, as you reach out to touch the statue. This is not good.
Slug it out. Well, you have to admit that becoming a giant banana slug is one of the more unique situations in your adventure career. It's also the last as you choke on your own slime. Well, we still need that statue. So let's put it in a bag.
You pick up the statue in the shopping bag, carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh. The statue glows briefly as it slips into the bag, then subsides. Hey, cool move, Nat. You cautiously used a sack to pick up this statue in the first place because you knew touching it would kill you. And now you want to take it out and experiment with it?
Sure. Juggle it. You know, you only live once. I'm not going to say that. The acronym for that, no. That's not how I roll.
The roll-top desk is spotted with dark and ominous stains.
Well, let's have a look. Let's look for traps. Green. 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 Green.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's desk and find the diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark One rituals.
You don't
It
say.
said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone,
Okay.
there to be forever guarded by followers. The second ritual shall be placed in the Stone of Squids, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul.
Oh, that sounds nice.
The next ritual shall be placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree, and guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark visions shall find it. The mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. And the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor, for safekeeping. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where is the heart ritual?
Well, that's a question that begs an answer. What else
Your
we got?
rifle?
No.
Your rifle?
I was hoping for some money or something. What's this?
You tap the huge cask of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've ever tasted, assuming that you're not an aficionado of dragon's breath. Bottoms up.
Why not? Probably shouldn't have done that. The neighbor's gonna think I'm weird. Very bad thing.
Man, have you got a headache? Fortunately, the Dark One rising seems to have been just a vision, not
Dark
the
One
reality.
rising.
Yet.
Hello.
A scroll has formed from the cask's wine droplets. You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has the symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the
Perfect.
inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
That's fine by me. Now, let's do the proper thing, shall we? I said the proper thing.
The ancient book catches fire instantly and burns far brighter than you would have imagined. You hightail it out of the monastery basement.
Run, Scoob!
You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the hectopus can react.
If Igor get big hero job, can he be pyromaniac too?
Hey. There was a reason I did that.
It looks pretty much as you'd expect. The monastery is toast.
Delicious, buttery toast. Sorry about that. I was afraid maybe it didn't work, so whatever.
You pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets.
There might have been a brief pause, or probably not. You probably didn't even notice. Whatever. Let's go.
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now. After some rest,
What time is it now?
After some rest, you feel better.
Do, 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 do.
Your legs are too...
I guess we'll leave it at that for now. Hey, Chief. Guess what I've got? Not the bag.
Wonderful, wonderful. I won't have to scuttle in the shadows all the time. I won't have to have unsavory eating practices. Thank you so very much.
No, not a problem. And I think we're done here. Never to go down there again. Am I running? I shouldn't be running.
The strangest thing happened. Someone broke into the old monastery and burned the place down. I don't suppose you'd know anything about this.
Well... yeah.
You describe the evil, the terrible evil you found within the monastery, and how you felt it was necessary to burn the place to the ground so that the evil would not spread.
Perhaps I should learn to value your judgment. It is a good thing the place is destroyed.
Well, yeah. Yeah. You should listen to me more.
After some...
I mean, after all, I know so much more than you. Don't think there's anything else I need to do in the day.
After...
So let's grab some flowers.
You pick some flowers and...
Let's put them in my hair.
This isn't San Francisco, so you don't need to wear flowers in your hair.
Yeah, but I wanna. You can't tell me what to do. You can only describe what I'm doing. You're a narrator. Oh dear. I'm almost out of time. So, I think we'll stop it here. And I'll continue right on with it because I don't feel like stopping right now just yet. But we'll just call this one a video and I'll move on from here. So, this was Quest for Glory 4. I am the Blues 32. You saw the very bad thing, as I promised you would. So, TTFN, ta-ta for now.